なあ、どうしてエルフはハーフエルフを嫌ってるんだ？
村に厄災をもたらしたからと言われているわね。もっとも私がヘイムダールにいた頃から小さな差別はあったけれど。
人間と同じじゃねえの？
人間と同じ？
自分と違うものは君が悪いって理屈さ。ましてエルフってのは誇りばっかり高い生き物だからな。
俺たち人間も変わらなくちゃいけないけど、エルフも変わらないといけないな。
そうだね。ヘイムダールではロイドたち人間まで白い目で見られてるもんね。そういうの良くないよ。
頑固なエルフたちがいつか分かってくれればいいのだけれど。
Yeah, we can hope, but sadly I kinda doubt it. Oh well, we don't need to think about that right now. Hey there everyone, I'm Polkafan08, and welcome back to Tales of Symphonia. Last time we went through the dreaded Ymir Forest. And believe me, if it wasn't for the boars, I would definitely have cried myself to sleep last night. But I didn't, because of the magnificent boars. God bless you. And we got to the Elven village where we learned that we need to go to a place called the Latheon George to get the mana leaf herb for Colette. So today that is exactly what we are gonna do. So we are going from one dreaded dungeon to the next. Yeah, this place is pretty commonly hated too, because of the gimmick of this place. What is it? You will find out pretty soon. Hey, it looks like you have the Elf Elder staff. You may pass. Thank you. Actually, you don't need to talk to that guy, I just wanted to. What's that flower? That, Regal, is the gimmick of this place. Whoa, what is that? It's big and pretty. And dead. It's big, but it ain't pretty. Hey, LIoyd, there's one over there too. But it looks different. You're right, it's blowing air? Raine, what is it? I read about this in a book before. There's a plant which, when you provide it with food, begins blowing air. Ah, that's our Raine. I'm falling in love with you all over again. The flower over there is blowing air, so their food is present in this valley? Yes, that would make sense. Professor? Is it just me, or have you been ignoring my words of love lately? If so, then these flowers may be useful for something. Yes, I agree. Presea, not you too. Oh, sheesh, Zelos. Will you just shut up? We're gonna leave you behind. Poor Zelos is getting ignored. Again. Oh well. Anyway, first treasure chest right away. And we get a X-Gem level 4. Yes, they are starting to just hand those out too. Which I really like, since good skills. Yeah. Now though, let's see what fun things the Sorceress Ring will do in this dungeon. Highly doubt it's gonna top the Ymir Forest, but they can try. Yeah, for some reason they don't show you here, but it does this. They suffocate us in a bubble of water or something. No, not really. It's a bubble of air. So, can you guess what it does? What we need it for? Well, I'll show you afterwards. After we get this, a rare pellet. Not too bad. So, of course, these flowers... You know, I'm just gonna fight this guy before he gets in my way. Thank you. We have new enemies anyway, so why not? We have the Sea Dragon, the Poison Lily, and the Death Seeker. Of course, it's a scorpion, so, or the Death Seeker is a scorpion, so he can poison you. But so can the lilies, since they're kind of poisonous. Yeah. But really, none of the enemies in this place are really that bad. It's really just the poison you need to be a little bit careful about. And by the way, yeah, I kind of figured. Let's see, let's do this. Charge can just go away. There we go. It's gotta be so much more helpful. Raine can actually cure poison now. That's very helpful. But yeah, I will say though, the poisonous lily looks pretty weird. I can't be the only one that starts thinking about the sunflower in Conquer's Bad Fur Day, now am I? Because they got that face and the smile and kind of the body too. Kind of disturbing. At least they don't have the boobs. But anyway, as I said, the gimmick of this dungeon is indeed these flowers that will blow us, I know, back and forth with the air they are blowing out. And of course we also have a dead flower here. I'm not gonna examine it just yet. No, come on. Oh, never mind. We have another new enemy, the Spike Snail. Now these guys are actually a little bit dangerous because they can combo you pretty badly. But they don't have that much HP, so... well, it's not that bad. But they can damage you if you don't block them, of course they will... their damage will rack up. But except for that, just be a little bit careful, and they won't really do much to you.
Not even a contest.
Oh wow! Yeah, the poisonous lilies can also drop red lavenders. So this place is awesome if you want to grind for stat-up herbs. So I'm just gonna give this one to LIoyd right away. Not too bad. Anyway, this tree. Huh, it's Karima. I never expected to find it growing in a place like this. You're right. It's a good ingredient, so let's take some. Yeah, it might come in handy. You have no idea, LIoyd. Sadly though, we need to take a lot of these, and it can take a while. Thankfully I already have some apparently. So, what do we need the Karima for? Well, take a wild guess. We're supposed to give it food, right? How about the Karima that grows over there? I see. Yeah, let's try feeding it. Yes, because as we all know, plants eat fruit. Well, at least these do. Yeah, we need to feed these plants Karima, so they can, well, wake up and blow us. I'm starting to think more and more back to Conquer's Bad Fur Day, to be honest. But yeah, that is the gimmick of this dungeon. We need to revive plants so they can push us around with the air that they blow out. I know, it's weird, but that's what we need to do. Anyway, we have a flying shark here for some reason, and we have this. Another devil arm chest. See, we've already seen this. Okay, let's try opening it. And we get the Diablos, which is probably the freakiest looking weapon in the entire game. It's Presea's devil arm. It's an axe with a giant evil grin on it. And believe me, when you are using it in battle, that grin will haunt your dreams. It's awesome and all, but god, it is freaky looking. It's actually almost a little bit creepy. Just a little bit though. But really? Yeah. You would think that after all the times that Sheena's personal skill actually activated in the Ymir Forest, that it would actually do that here too, but I guess not. Oh well, no big deal though. But as you see, there are more Karima trees here, so if you thought that, okay, you can only get them on the first screen, don't worry, they are all over this place, so it doesn't really matter. You should never run out of Karima. Shouldn't be a problem at all. But yeah, in the last episode I said that, of course, this is another one of the commonly hated dungeons in this game. But I'll be completely honest with you guys, I like this place a lot. Yes, it is a bit long, and yes, it's a little bit drawn out, but at least it got some sort of puzzle in it that is actually kind of fun. Now, if you don't know where you're going, yeah, this place will drive you insane. Because if you mess up once, you will go almost back to the beginning. I'm not even kidding. I will actually do that on purpose to get an item, but there are so many places in this dungeon you can mess up and you need to start almost all over again. Anyway, we have another tree here. This one got different colors though. Hey, there's a mango. A mango grows here. Don't these plants only eat Karima? I don't know, but we may need some later. Yes, indeed. We actually need these too, because if you ever mess up and you revive the wrong plant, you can just feed it a Mongo, and they will die. Yeah. One Mongo is enough to kill a plant. Which, of course, it's nice to have the opportunity if you mess up, but that's a little bit dark, don't you think? Anyway, we get another XGem level 4 here, not too bad. And also, make sure you revive this one, because we will need it. And also, we have a purple plant here, which is much bigger. Don't really know what's different. I mean, we fly a little bit faster, that's really all. But we actually want to take this plant, because if we do, we will fall down. And we can get to some new treasure chests. And I'll be honest, when I learned about this area, my mind got completely blown. Because I thought I knew everything about this dungeon. Apparently not. Open this treasure chest and we will get our first piece of star equipment. Yeah, already. Freaking awesome. I usually like to give the star cap to Genis because it also gives a little bit of intelligence. And if you... well, it's pretty much a upgraded version of the Rune hat. So I like giving it to Genis. And here we get a rare shield, which looks exactly the same as it did in Tales of Eternia. And I love how it looks, so that's awesome. Though Zelos will lose a little bit of intelligence, but it really doesn't matter. Now, yeah, I did that too late. I'm just gonna wait here then. And this is one of the reasons why this dungeon will take a little while, because, well, you need to wait for the plants to actually blow air at you. And if you miss the timing a little bit, you may miss out on, well, more of them. If you try to be fancy and you, well, try to ride the next one, you will probably not get that one either. So what I usually like to do is just to wait for one airflow, yeah, and take the next one instead. But yeah, now we're back here. You saw that we actually got back to the area where we got the Diablos. So I could have gotten it later on, but it really didn't matter much. So I just got it when I went over there the first time. Anyway, another treasure chest, and we get Flare Graves, which is a new weapon for Regal. And this one is very, very helpful for the boss of this place. Not that we really need any help, but we'll get to that soon enough. And here we get a Toroid, a new weapon for Colette, nicknamed the Coin. And for some reason that name is pretty much stuck in my brain. Never remembered the name of the weapon, but the nickname, always. Anyway, you want to revive this one too. It will just blow air right up, and you can't ride it from here, but believe me, it is very important. And now though, we want to go back. Let's see, did I make that? No, I did not. So I'm just gonna wait for one cycle, and let's go. Thank you. Before the enemy touches me. Awesome. And then we want to hitch a ride with another purple plant. This one though will take us to a new area. And this is where the dungeon gets a little bit more, well, I won't really say complicated, but a little bit more interesting. Yeah, that's it. So, we want to hitch a ride with this one. Thank you. And we actually want to kill this one. Let's Amongo it. Because it will actually stop you if you try to go over to the next area. And then we want to hitch a ride with this one. And if you are going for all the items in this dungeon, you need to revive this one and take a ride. If you don't care though, you just need to kill that one, revive this one, and take that to the other side. But since I'm going for the treasure hunter title, I will do this. And we are now actually right above where we started. So open this treasure chest for another XGem level 4. Very, very nice. Then I messed up. And there we go. let's see, did I get it? Yes, I did. Awesome. And as you see now, though, we are actually back at the beginning. So, what I'm gonna do now is that I will meet you guys back at where I fell down. And then I will also start speeding up this dungeon. Yes, I know I did that in the last episode too. But, as I said, because of the gimmick of this place, this dungeon takes a long time. So I like to speed this up just so I can get the entire place in one video. And why am I doing this? I don't even know. I'm gonna stop talking now and I will meet you guys back over at the area where I, well, took the other plant. Yeah, that's it. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really have much to say here. I mean, I already told you what I think about this place. And if I'm just gonna talk about what was happening on the screen, just, oh yeah, we're gonna revive that plant and kill that one, and then revive that one, and it would be incredibly boring. I mean, we're going up to the mountains now, and we're almost already there. So I think what I'm gonna do now is pretty much let you enjoy the music. That is, after we go into this cave, because there is something special here. The hardest fight in this dungeon is against this thing. This is a fake. The strongest fake in the game. Of course, like always, make sure you have magic with you. That and give LIoyd, or the physical attacker of your choice, one of the pact stones so you can actually stop him, because this fake will cast magic. Now, please, enjoy the music. This is Alban Mountains from Tales of Rebirth. LIoyd, are we there yet? How far is it to that storyteller dude? I'm tired. Hey, how should I know? Zelos, you're pitiful. It looks like we can climb up from here. I'm sure we're close. Let's hang in there, everyone. Indeed, Colette, because you go up here, by the way, ignore that flower. It will kill you. Not really, but it will do bad things to you. Go up here and we are already at the summit. That wasn't too bad, now was it? Of course not, you had me as your guide. And I know this dungeon like the back of my hand for some reason. No idea why. Anyway, go over here and we get the final treasure chest from this dungeon with the battle pick. The weapon for Presea that we could make back in Heimdall. So, yeah, we get it for free here. Awesome. And finally, let's go and talk to the fortune teller. Hopefully she, or he, I don't know, knows where we can get the herb. But before we do that, let's go and let's talk to this platypus bunny? I don't know. And of course it is once again the Wonder Chef. And this time he will teach us how to make pescator. Pescator pop? I don't know. Sounds fancy though. Let's see. Pasta, some type of fish, and tomato. Not too bad. Now, I'm sad to say that our meetings with the Wonder Chef is about to, well, end. There's only one recipe left he had to teach us, and that one is up in the flying city that I showed earlier, but yay, at least still one meeting, one last. Anyway, let's just talk to the storyteller lady, man, thingy. Humans and half-elves? Oh, you must be the storyteller. Can you give us a mana leaf herb? Please? I see. You brought proofs from the elder. I like to say just take what you need, but is there a problem? It is in a somewhat difficult place. I don't know if you'll be able to get it. We made it all the way up this mountain. We'll get it no matter where it is. We'll just send LIoyd. Hey! Please tell us where it is. Alright, follow me. The leaf can be found in the cave ahead. Be careful. Okay, let's go, guys. Okay, I guess shouldn't be a problem. Let's just go. Yeah, nothing's gonna stop us. Not at all. No. Hey, where is the cave? I don't see a cave anywhere. Really? It's quite clearly right there, behind the waterfall. Get glasses, people. Perhaps it is past this waterfall. Past the waterfall? How are we supposed to get over there? But it does make sense. It's certainly in a difficult place. So we have to find a way to stop the waterfall? It would seem that way, yeah. I wonder if we can do something other than stopping it. Maybe. And by the way, whatever you do, do not try to get in there now with the Sorcerer's Ring. You will go all the way back to the area with the... oh god. Where you get the Diablos. It is not worth it at all. Told you if you messed up a little bit, you will go back. So what we want to do is to make the greatest air-blowing chain reaction ever. So let's do this. I love this one. It is so cool. So awesome! Don't really know how we managed to actually land on the bridge again, but I don't care. I love that. It is freaking awesome. And now... Alright, we get a scene too. I forgot. Ah, that must be the cave. It really was beyond the waterfall. It certainly is in a difficult place. We finally found the cave. Okay, let's go. Indeed we will. Let's see. For the final time though, let's go, flower. Blow us to where we need to go. Now, for some reason there is a memory circle here. Don't really get why, since there's a save point right outside the storyteller's house. This one is just a huge waste.
もううまくいかねえ。
ロイド、頑張って。頭を使うのよ、ロイド。
ロイドの苦手なことだね。
植物の起こす風には一定のリズムがあるようだ。心を落ち着かせろ、ロイド。
ああ、やってやるぜ。
Now, before you go into this cave though, we want to prepare a little bit, because of course, it can't be that easy, can it? I don't think so, no. So, believe it or not, what is coming up is one of the few boss fights in this game that Genis actually completely wrecks. Yeah, I know, I was surprised too. So what you want to do is turn off all of his moves except for Eruption. And, well, I guess Raging Mist works too. And also, if he already learned Explosion, even better. And I also have the Garnet on LIoyd, and I have the Flare Graves on Regal. And of course Raine for healing, though I don't really know if we'll need it. Aha, so that's the plant. That's pretty distinctive. You're saved, Colette. Not really. Remember, we kind of need to go to the main base of the bad guys. Yeah? Anyone? Guess not. Yeah, thanks, LIoyd. What the? There's something here. Oh wow, that's... Oh wow! Giant plant. It's guarding it. Of course, it can't be that easy though, can it?
Let's get...
Actually, for once, yes it can. This is Plantix, the most pathetic boss in this entire game. As you see, he got 36,000 HP. But that doesn't mean what. He is weak to fire. And if you have the Garnet, the Flare Graves, and Genis in your party, this guy will go down like nothing, even though... Seriously, Raine? I'm trying to make something sound a little bit epic here, and you just don't want to heal me, so I almost die. I do not want to die against Plantix, believe me. That will probably not happen. The only thing that's special about this guy is that he is immune to unison attacks, unless you have stunned him a lot. You can use unison attacks on him, but you need to hit them a lot, and you need to get a pretty big combo on him. And are you serious? Are you freaking serious, Raine? You actually managed to die against freaking Plantix. Oh dear God. This is just embarrassing. Oh yeah, this is the easiest piece of crap ever. I mean, no one's gonna die here. And I almost died, and Raine actually managed to die. If Raine... Okay, thank God.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
That sucked. That is the worst fight I have ever had against this guy. Oh boy. Oh well. I beat him, and he, as I said, he is pissy. You should never... Well, if you actually manage to get a game over against this guy, I feel sorry for you. Just stop playing the game. I'm not that mean, but seriously, stop playing it. Yeah. Anyway, by defeating him, we get the blue Saphira. Doesn't really matter though, since, well, it doesn't stack. Since we already have one. Man, that thing was pretty tough. You know, I was supposed to do a big deal about that LIoyd said that and all, but are you kidding me, LIoyd? That's just so easy. It's not tough at all, but... My pride is dead. So this was the real reason it is in a difficult place. Oh well, we got the plant, so it's all good. Indeed. And we get... Finally, we get the mana leaf herb. About time.
素晴らしい。
久々に出た。
そうだ、久々なのだ。この薬草が人の世界に現れたのは文献によると130年前のオルフェ事変にまで遡る。わ
あ、先生の授業久々だね。
のんきなこと言うな。おいリーガル、先生を止めてくれ。
邪魔をするなリーガル。私はオルフェ事変の歴史的意義を語るところなのだ。
オルフェ事変か。あれは近代テセアラ氏における重要な出来事だな。詳しく話すといい。
勉強したくねえよ。
And somehow we managed to get back to the storyteller's house. Don't really know how, since there was no flower there, but I'm really not complaining.
そりゃ。ダメだな。
何やってんのロイド。
今度のソーサラーリングの機能、風がないところでやっても何の役にも立たねえな。
そうだね。軽くなるって言っても自分で動けるわけじゃないし。
使いどころが難しいな。
あ、そうだ。ゼロス、ちょっとソーサラーリング使ってよ。
ご指名ありがとうございます。俺様ゼロスでございます。
いいからちょっと使ってよ。
こうか？
ウィンドカッター。
あいててててて。何しやがる？
あれ？風の魔法だから飛んでいくと思ったのに。
ジーニアス、わざとだな。
I don't know if I actually seen that one before. Next time though, Genis, try air thrust or cyclone. It will definitely make him fly, bubble or not. Anyway, I know this episode has taken a while already, but let's just get this place over with right here, right now. Let's talk to the storyteller once again. Because maybe we'll get the story too. So you made it back safely. You knew about the giant plant guarding the mana leaf herb, didn't you? Yes, but even if I had told you, your actions would not have changed. I felt a very strong will from you. Of course, it's for our very important friend. LIoyd. By the way, have you lived here for long? Yes, I am the one who passes on the lore of the Elven village to the next generation. Here I weave various stories into the mana leaf cloth. What kind of stories? Legend of the elves descending from the sky and the birth of humans. The rise and fall of the Belacroft dynasty. So they're on this side too. Huh, interesting. The arrival of angels, the giant Karlan tree and the Karlan war, and the story of the hero mythos. Hey! I thought the hero mythos was taboo in Heimdall. This is not Heimdall. I live here to pass on the legends without being bound by the customs of Heimdall. Just who was the hero mythos? We hear his name everywhere we go. His name came up in the pact with the summon spirits. And the legend of mythos was involved in curing Colette's illness too. Mythos was born in Heimdall. He was an outsider who was cast out of the village when the Karlan War began. He ended the Karlan War with his 3 companions so that he could return to the village. An outsider? Does that mean he was a half-elf? Mythos, a half-elf? That's impossible. Yes, Mythos was a half-elf. Only one of his companions was human, and the others were half-elves. They were treated as outcasts, but overcame that and put an end to the war. Then, why is his name taboo in Heimdall? It's because he's a half-elf! No, that's incorrect. It's because the hero mythos, loved by Origin, is also a fallen hero. A fallen hero? What do you mean? The ones who betrayed Origin and used the power of the magic sword given by Origin to split the world in 2 were none other than Mythos and his companions. Mythos Yggdrasil, his older sister Martel, and their companions, Ewan and Kratos. The 4 angels changed the nature of the world, and that is why their names are taboo in Heimdall. Yggdrasil of Crucius is the hero Mythos? And his companions were Martel, Ewan, and Kratos? That's impossible. Kratos is the friend of a hero from 4,000 years ago? Even an elf cannot live that long. Angels can use special combat abilities developed during the Karlan War. One ability uses the body's mana to alter its metabolism and stop the body's internal clock. This allows them to stop aging and become capable of living longer than elves. I think it is not good for one to exceed the lifespan of its species. I'm totally confused. None of this makes sense at all. Really? There's at least one thing we know for certain. The power of Origin is involved in splitting the world. And the magic sword, that's the key. Wait a minute. So, Origin and a magic sword given to the hero by Origin. Oh, god damn it. Exactly. We must be careful not to lose sight of the true problem. Our final goal is to save the 2 worlds. Yeah, we couldn't control the giant Karlan tree, but if we can return the worlds to their true form, at the very least, we can reform this system that vies for mana. Yeah, you're right. It's a waste of time to think when you have no good ideas. You guys are mean. I love that. Let's go on to our next destination. Thank you very much for telling us the story. May the giant Karlan tree protect you. I don't think that's the best idea. Last time it kinda killed many people. But you wouldn't know that, so no problem. Now we just need a mana fragment. I wonder if there really are any when there is Karlan. I'm also curious about Origin's magic sword, and Presea is tired. How cute. That might be the key to saving the world, but it will be dangerous. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? What does that mean? It means if you don't face danger, you won't receive anything important. Oh, I see. Honestly, LIoyd, you make me sad. And now Sheena really needs to pee, apparently. Okay then. But Zelos is right. Let's go to Crucius' main base. There is Karlan. But how are we going to get there? Well, according to the scriptures, the Tower of Salvation is the entrance. Then we should go to the Tower of Salvation. There's one on this side too, right? Well, yeah, there is, but unfortunately we need my Crucius Crystal. The Crucius Crystal acts as the key to the Tower of Salvation. You know a lot about it. Well, I am the great chosen one after all. I see, you were born with the Crucius Crystal too. Yep, my sister has it right now though. She's in the Abbey located southeast of the Toys Valley Mine. Okay, let's head there. Wow. Well, now we at least know more. Seriously, in my opinion, this is where the story really starts picking up. I mean, yes, we had a pretty good story up till now, but now, after this? I mean, we now know that Kratos is one of the legendary heroes. Kratos! The guy that we had in our party in the beginning of the game. And we also know that the hero mythos is your dress. Oh god damn. So much information, I don't even know where to start. So I'm just gonna end this episode off. No, seriously, I will. So, next time we will go to the Abbey. Yeah, that's the word. And we will get Zelos' Crucius Crystal. And after that, there's a couple of optional stuff that I want to do just before we go to the Tower of Salvation. So, I thank you all for watching, and this time let's not end this off with that skit right there is a pretty good introduction to Zelos' sister. So, I'm gonna start the next episode with that skit. So, I thank you all for watching, and I see you all later.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.